Hi, guys.
Good evening, everyone.
As we come close to the end of season one of this series, and we can't thank you guys enough for supporting us. And so, with that, we bring you another favorite on-demand session on your Canadian adventure. Today, we have our guest from Alberta, a place where you definitely visit once a year for beautiful national parks and stargazing, which is incredible. You will literally fall in love with its natural beauty.
Definitely, it is a place which is a must visit. It's also a study destination as well as an amazing tourist destination, and it has a blend of everything from education or a thrilling lifestyle. So, today from there, we welcome Mr. Jason from University of Lethbridge, which has a solidified reputation in the country and around the world.
Hi, Tarfa. Hi, Ramsa. How are you today?
Hello, Mr. Jason. How are you? We're getting good news from Alberta today about life resuming back to normal.
Yes. I think things have been very positive here. We've been very careful with the virus, and it's things are returning back to normal. Restaurants are open, shopping malls, businesses have reopened. So there's the plan that the city and the province has put forth has been very successful. So I think right now we're in a good state, just in general for everyone in the province, as well as for future travelers and students that come to the province. I think there is Canada's been very good at their whole response to the pandemic. So I think if people are interested, there is an opportunity to visit soon, hopefully, and that's something that we really encourage. I think for students, especially, obviously they're concerned about the safety, but very much, slowly returning to normal, but right on track right now.
Right,
That's
that's
amazing.
great.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's so hopeful. That's great for Canada. Now, on that note, how is Canada tackling the situation of COVID 19 now in the latest news? What is like the situation about flights? Are they going to be starting anytime soon?
Well, I think the biggest thing with us is because we're bordering the U.S. We have the border has been closed, so unfortunately, for the U.S. Citizens, they can't come in and visit right now. International flights actually they've been scaled back quite a bit. But they've actually never really actually stopped. There has been some international flights. They've limited it to a certain number of airports in
Right.
Canada for international flights. So they have been resuming slowly, and national airlines have been trying to they've
Resume, yeah.
yeah, they've been busy. They've been trying to make sure that everything is safe for travelers. So right now, there is still a quarantine period for incoming travelers, but that's no normal for every country.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
I think with international travel, it'll be dependent on how things develop in other countries also. But that's something that it's still available to people to enter Canada right now, as long as
Right.
they're from certain countries. There's a quarantine period, but yeah, it is open. It's going to be continuing to be open, especially from September on.
Right, that sounds
Amazing. That
great.
sounds, yeah, definitely. That sounds amazing. And we have heard a lot about, and also we've read a lot about Alberta and we've heard a lot about it. And every time we do, we get some amazing vibes about it and to visit it. So could you just tell us a little bit about the beauty and the life that grows there for the locals in Alberta?
Okay, yeah. I mean, you mentioned a lot about the obviously the environment, outdoor activities that are available. Yes, there's many things that you can do here as a student or as a traveler. I think the biggest thing that people come here for is the Rocky Mountains. There's many people who visit like all over the world.
Right.
They visit. It's a beautiful place. You know, especially, you know, if you're really into the outdoors, there's many activities for people to do. There's opportunities within the cities also for, you know, cultural things that you're interested in, as well as, you know, shopping, all the things that travelers, tourists, and students are interested in is available for people in Alberta. It's great. It's a great place. It's lots of opportunities. Very welcoming too. Very friendly. Very safe. So I think that's an important thing for obviously anyone nowadays. You know, I think what you mentioned with, you know, the majestic beauty is what you'll see here, you know,
Yeah.
and when people come, they're amazed when they come to Banff. Banff is the local attractions. It's a couple hours from Lethbridge, so you know it's very accessible once you land. You know, quick trip, quick drive out there. There's glaciers that you can go to, lakes, and you know,
Ooh.
rivers, all sorts of things. So whatever you imagine for the outdoors is available here.
Right, that sounds interesting. That makes me literally want to jump on the next flight to Canada and just visit Alberta right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so what about the students coming there? Like as an international student, how is their lifestyle, and how is their lifestyle after they graduate in Alberta?
Well, one of the great things about our university is a little bit smaller, so it makes it more of a better environment for people to get to know each other. You know, so you're in a smaller classroom, that sort of thing. You get to know your
Right.
other students from around the world, as well as domestic students, as well as our international center is very good at supporting students that come in. They know that, you know, they might be coming here not knowing anybody, right? So there is a center there where they have regular activities every week, that they are not just left alone and just, you know, in your dorm room studying. There's activities to go outside or to visit different sites, you know, game nights, things like that. So during their time at the university, there's a lot of support and a lot of opportunities to meet other people. Following graduation, you know, there's you know, everyone, you look for work, but I think there's a good work-life balance. I think that's something that's very
Right.
well developed here. People love to work, you know, people work hard
All
here,
right.
as they do, I'm sure, in Pakistan also. So
Yeah.
they work hard, but we say we work hard, we play hard, right? So you work hard,
Yeah.
you know, to get it, you know, to support yourself, to support your family, but you also play hard. You do lots of things with your friends and family, and that's just very much encouraged here to do both.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. I'd love to hear so
Yeah.
much more about it, and it's obviously very motivating as well. So, other than that, could you tell us a bit about the University of Lethbridge, and what future prospects does it offer to the students coming in to your university, and what about the scholarships that are available for the students who come in?
Okay, so I've already mentioned that we are a smaller university, so which I think is a really good opportunity for those who are interested
Of
in
course.
having more of an intimate, or, you know, a closer relationship with their professors. The professors will know your name, you know, which is
All
quite
right.
different from other universities. So they
Yeah.
know all the student
Yeah.
names. So, like for example, the student to a faculty ratio is 15 to 1. So the average class
Ooh.
size is about 38 students. You know, obviously
That's great.
the first year students might have a bigger class size, but on average, it's much smaller than larger universities. We have 150 plus undergraduate programs. We also have a very popular business programs are probably one of the most popular choices for students. It's also ranked quite high in Canada, our university, by Maclean's magazine, which is a magazine that ranks all the universities. We were ranked
Mm.
number 5 as an undergraduate
Wow, that's
university.
great.
So always in the top 5 here. So it's that just shows the quality of our programs in university. We also have something that's we have arts co-op program for all arts and science majors. Now that's something that's really, really unique, and I think really important for integrating work experience into your education. So that's something that we are proud about, and so that is a something that students have been very happy to know about and to experience, so that they are able to transition from school to a career. We do have some scholarships available. If you go to our website, you'll see just type in awards or scholarships in the search field, and you'll see a list of awards that are available. I would say probably the business program has the most scholarships available, but for just to let students know that you have to be accepted into a program before you can apply for a scholarship. But there are possibilities for some support that way.
Okay, that's amazing.
Sounds lovely.
That's amazing, yeah. So what about after graduation? I mean, if I'm coming to University of Lethbridge for some graduation opportunities, wait a second, guys. Just wait a second. Oh God, I'm having some disturbance here.
Of course.
Right, I just have a cat. She's literally she's in the camera.
Oh, there it is.
No.
Oh Lord, this is embarrassing.
That's okay.
Okay, so right. So what about after graduation? Now, if I'm coming to University of Lethbridge for undergrad and after education, how can I explore my future professional field and work? Now, I hope there's some good graduation work opportunities. I mean, I'm talking about like the post-study work permit.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I mentioned with the co-op program for many of our undergraduate degree program. This is why it's such an important part of that you have that opportunity to be part of a co-op. So what that means is, let's say for 4 years you're studying. After a couple of years, you decide to do a co-op. We will connect you with an industry partner and place you in that co-op to work for, the timeframes are different, 6 months to a year, so that sort of thing. This allows you to get work experience onto your resume, which is really important for newcomers in Canada. So once they finish and they graduate from the university, they'll have that on their resume, which will give them an advantage when they go into the work experience, work field.
Yeah.
And because that's one of the things they're going to look for is, they do have Canadian experience at this company that we have in Alberta, so they'll recognize that company, like they have experience already. We don't have to teach them everything from the start, right? So having that work experience will give them an advantage once they graduate. And the opportunities are abound. There's lots of opportunities within our industries of oil and gas, agriculture, tourism. So there's lots of different industries that we have available within Alberta. So, and this is the opportunities for them are, there's ample opportunities for what they want to learn or what they want to do after they graduate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, having the work experience is really important. And once you finish your university, you have the postgraduate work permit that is available to and work towards even immigrating to Canada one day.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, and it's great to hear how much the government allows students to upgrade their professional skills, and it doesn't happen everywhere, and it makes us very happy to be able to hear about it. And with that, how would you encourage any students seeking to study in Canada and choose the University of Lethbridge as their preference?
I think I would say that look at places that have the opportunities and that you are looking. And it's especially not just education, but your lifestyle too.
Exactly.
I think one of the things,
definitely.
you want to look at what you really, want to achieve down the road, not just school. If you want to look at something, perhaps you do want to live in Canada down the road, this is a great opportunity because you have your education, you work towards a degree, you get your work experience, and because Canada is quite welcoming to newcomers, there's that opportunity to change your life. Not that Pakistan isn't a lovely place. I've never been there, but I'd like to visit one day. But there are, if this is something you would like to do, and the whole country has been built by newcomers and immigrants, so it's a welcoming place, and with opportunities. If there wasn't the opportunities, the newcomers wouldn't come here. I think look at what you want to do, look at the lifestyle, look at the safety. Canada has, and Lethbridge especially also has these opportunities for newcomers, and just continue pursuing what you like to do, what you enjoy learning about.
Passion,
exactly. Your personal, you can be whatever you want here. That's what's so good about I think North America in general, and especially in Canada. There's not a limitation. You want to be an artist, be an artist. You want to be a business person, you can be a business person. You want to be a media person like Ramsa and Tarfa, I'm sure you can come here and end up on TV. So there are lots of things that you can do, and there's not much your own dreams. You work towards it, and there's a lot of support from government and communities here to allow you to do what you want to do and be successful at it.
Yeah, that definitely sounds so motivating, and obviously, as a student myself, I love to hear all about how it's so easy for us to pursue our dreams, because as Pakistani students are mostly a lot into, they really want to do what what their dreams are, and they want to go into that. So I'm sure a University of Lethbridge and Canada in general will be able to provide that opportunity for the students who are viewing our live stream right now.
You bet. I think that's exactly right. This is it's the opportunities for anyone is available, right? And I think you hear that a lot, from other places. But I think you can really see that here within Canada because of just the way our country has developed, and the support we give to newcomers and the support we give to international students. We rely on people coming here to continue our success, right? We need skilled workers. We need educated people to continue developing our economy, continue developing our healthcare. So these sorts of things are very important. So that's the reason why we're quite welcoming for people from all over the world. And going to university, getting your education is the first step towards a successful life here, for sure.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, so definitely that's some great advice for consideration. Now, it's a little question just to wind up our session that we ask anyone who comes on our little talk show. What advice would you give to us young students graduating from A-levels or the 12th grade high school to be optimistic when choosing a career in Canada?
Well, you work hard, obviously, get good grades as you can. Obviously, every university has standards for entry requirements and admission. So continue working hard, study as much as you can, get the best grades as you can, right? Also look ahead. If you're thinking of, this is something I want to do, look ahead at the programs that are available at the University of Lethbridge. We have 150 undergraduate programs. If you're into science, for example, we have an incredible science building that we just built. It's the most advanced in the world in Canada right now. Look at that. Look at the environment that you're learning in. Work towards that. If you are into sciences, as an example, concentrate on the sciences, what the admission requirements are. Make sure you have those courses at a good level in your high school, and apply early, so that you have ample time to work out all the details for when you apply. That sort of thing. So that, I think it's hard, I guess, for younger people to look that far ahead, but even
Definitely.
to start thinking about it, at even in high school. I know your parents
Absolutely,
probably
yes.
always say, probably get some sort of input or pressure from your parents about certain things,
Yeah.
but it is important. Start thinking about it, and what do you like to do? What kind of career you want to develop. Talk to career counselors if you have it. That sort of thing. Look at it, different career options, and talk to people, family, friends about what's it like to be an accountant. What's it like to be an actress, for example, right? Get some of that information. The more you learn, the more earlier, the better head start you're going to get towards working towards that goal for yourself.
Well, perfect. That's some amazing advice. And thank you very much. It was lovely having you here with us. And we hope that our viewers are much more confident to start applying to Canada as soon as they receive their results, and also the University of Lethbridge as well. So it was a pleasure. Thank you very much, Mr. Jason. It was lovely having you here.
Thank you, Ramsha. Thank you, Tarfa. It's really nice to meet you. Very pleased
Thank
to.
you.
Thank you.
Right,
So
so
that
thank
was
you so much everyone for watching, and make sure that you tune in to our social media pages, and we'll be here again tomorrow with our final episode, and it is a special episode. So take care guys, and make sure that you're here to watch the next episode tomorrow.
yes, definitely. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels and follow us on Instagram as well as Facebook. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Yeah, thank you so much guys. Allah Hafiz.